Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, your host Jon Jordan. So in this video, doing something a little bit different from the blockchain games that we typically look at. This is a blockchain kind of game service. So it's a service around games that uses the blockchain. So this is Unikrn. So Unikrn's actually been around for quite a long time in terms of blockchain lifetime at least, and it is, as you can kind of gather, an esports focused project. It's actually around kind of gambling about esports. So I'm dangerously already out of my depth on this one, not knowing vast amounts about esports, but kind of worth just having an overview of this kind of stuff. And I've kind of been quite impressed with the tech, at least. Quite how many people want to gamble on esports, I don't know. Obviously, a few. There's quite a lot of kind of blockchain esports companies trying to do this, and a lot of them do gambling. Let's have a look at Unikrn anyway. So you can see here, it's a web-based interface. So we can see here, as in, I mean, a lot of, if you've done any sports gambling, this is kind of a typical sort of setup. You can see here what's happening. So in 10 minutes time, what's this one going to take us to? I can watch the stream here of this upcoming match in StarCraft 2. Doesn't seem to say he's actually playing. Maru and Neb, whoever they are, shows my expertise in esports. Have heard of these guys though, so we can look at this. Next one coming up in 40 minutes. So these guys playing Rainbow Six, Ninjas in Pajamas, fairly well known team ones esports. Obviously see these ones are from Brazil. So we get the usual kind of scenarios. We get the game, the tournament name, the type of name. Get these kind of interesting things here. So the previous match results. So we can see here, Ninjas in Pajamas lost against FaZe Clan last time out, but they won against the Immortals. Whereas Team 1 Esports lost against the Immortals, lost against FaZe Clan, but beat what? Black Dragon. You get the idea. So we can see kind of win rate here. So obviously, see here my bet slip is empty, so I could bet on someone. Kind of the obvious thing here would be to bet on Ninjas in Pajamas. So we can see here, click on that, we get this here, Ninja in Pajamas. Now, so as often happens with these blockchain projects, there's actually two currencies. So this one we use for betting is this one here, which is Unikrn Silver. So it's a kind of like, you can imagine in free-to-play mobile games, it's kind of like the soft currency. So I've got 850 of those. I've not spent any money in this. I've got some just by kind of doing stuff in the platform. So let's bet 350. So you can see here, I'm betting 350. I'm just doing a very simple bet on who's going to win, and my potential win is 640. So I can just place that back down there. Confirm. Off it goes. Bet's confirmed. You can see here, if I put that on Facebook or put that out on Twitter, I can gain some more of this soft currency. So a lot of this kind of stuff, as you tend to happen in blockchain game services, you kind of have the activity that happens, in this case gambling on esports. There's other things we can look at as well, but basically all gambling. And then the activity you do is then you're kind of rewarded for doing more activity. Obviously, it works for Unikrn, for me to social this kind of stuff, because it makes people, gives them some viral marketing, and potentially people will sign up. And then they have more users. So this is kind of like a kind of UA thing going on here. Okay, so that's all kind of so far and good. There's these other things here. So jackpots. So jackpots are these kind of as you kind of expect, they are like literally jackpots. So we can see here on this one, this is the gold currency. So UKG, Unikrn Gold, as opposed to the silver. And we can see here now my available funds. I've got 0.55, so not very much. So in terms of the blockchain element, UKG Unikrn Gold is the ERC20 token here. So you can buy that as you would buy any other blockchain token on exchanges, blah, 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 using Ethereum. Obviously, you can see here my holding funds for the silver have gone down because I just did a bet of 350. This one here, you actually see here I'm a participant in this basically a prize pool, a randomized prize pool to win 50 of the of that currency. So we're going to have a look at this. I don't know how attractive this is to people really, but we can see here that there's 851 of Unikrn gold has been entered into this, 2 of which have been entered by me, big spender. There's a silver, you can enter the silver as well. I've not entered anything on there. The silver is, obviously the gold is the hard currency in that point of view, the blockchain currency. So you have to, that's worth more, I guess. I mean, I could buy a silver ticket here. We can see here that if I buy 1 gold ticket, it's going to cost me 0.3. So I could buy 1 more. And then also, if I buy a silver ticket, it's not the same as a gold ticket. It's not worth as much in terms of how my probability of winning would change. At the moment, I've got a 0.23% chance of winning this. I can buy some silver tickets. I've got 500, so I could buy, say, 50 of those. Oh no, so 1 ticket is 50. I've not got 500 of those. Okay, no, I can't. Yeah, can't do my maths tonight. So I could buy four silver tickets. That's going to be just over 200, isn't it? And so it's going to tell me here my chances of winning will increase from not much chance to not much chance. But there we go, purchase the tickets, and I have to enter my packing key to do that, so that's a password thing. So I won't do that. We can kind of see how that kind of stuff works. So if we go into the account setup, you can just see kind of what I've been up to. So we can see here, there's that bet that we just put on. So it's showing here in the pending bets. So I bet 350 with a potential payout of 640 plus 1. You can see my bet history. This is a bet I put on yesterday. I bet on Team 1 Esport against Team Liquid, and I bet on Team 1 Sport 101. See all different transactions here. So this is kind of when you log in, you get all these kind of bonus ones. As I say, this is Unikrn silver, so it's not really worth anything. You can't cash it out or anything like that. And here is what's going on in terms of the wallet. So the wallet, as we all know in blockchain terms, is actually something significant that is attached, in this case, to the Ethereum blockchain. So we can see here when I logged in, I got 2 gold kind of created as a kind of like a bonus, so I could do stuff. And then I've spent some on these jackpots. So there's another jackpot that I've staked some money on, effectively. Of course, if I win loads of Unikrn gold, very unlikely, I can withdraw it. So withdraw my funds, I can enter Ethereum Ether wallet address to withdraw my funds, and it's going to cost me some Unikrn gold in terms of transaction fee. But I enter my code in there, and then I can cash out if I am so successful. Unlikely, I know. Kind of interesting, I guess, when it comes to this kind of esports stuff. You can deposit skins. So if you sign in through Steam and you have Counter-Strike skins, you can deposit those. They'll do a trade offer, and basically you can sell your skins for this Unikrn gold. I don't have any skins, so I can't do that. So yeah, so kind of interesting. I'm not sure I'm going to be a heavy user of Unikrn or Unikrn gold in terms of the currency, but I find it interesting. The other nice thing, actually, we should point out is you can connect your, you can earn UKG when you play games. So if you connect to your accounts in Counter-Strike or Dota 2 or League of Legends or Fortnite. Also, I don't play those games, but also Clash of Clans. So I connected my Clash of Clans account in a very clever. I don't know how they did it. in terms of how they kind of managed to work out what my account was. But you can basically verify your account, and then the more you play these games, you can actually potentially earn, you say, kind of earn this money as well. So it's kind of interesting, at least for people who are interested in esports or interested in betting, which is obviously things you have to be kind of careful about, because if you're betting, then you might lose all your money, and you're probably likely to lose all your money unless you're very lucky or very good, and I am neither. But kind of interesting, I think, that we're starting to see blockchain projects kind of come in to this. I mean, to me, this is quite a niche audience, quite a niche kind of product. But I imagine the people who are really into it are probably heavy users of this. So kind of worth keeping an eye on this kind of project. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is Blockchain Gaming World. So this channel is all about what's going on in the world of blockchain games and blockchain game services. So if you're into that kind of stuff, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching this video, and hopefully see you again soon.